3 days have now passed since Keiko's elimination. In terms of information, I'm at a bit of a standstill. I planned on doing more research on Alan, but finding the time has proven difficult, considering I can't just close the store. Time isn't the only issue either. There's also the fact that I just plain suck at doing proper research. I'm aware that I can't let things go on like this. I decide to close the store and head to the library for a bit today. I can look for business reports and interviews that involve him, maybe. I have to force myself not to consider how much easier it would be if Naomi were with me. No, we can't bring Naomi back into this. It's too dangerous, especially with the Indian guy around. After closing up the store and before going to the library, I come across an unexpected scenario. A lone girl is lying on the pavement. Looks like she's passed out. Oh, it's one of the kids from the dream. Talk to her, leave her be. Let's talk to her. Hello there, Divine Selection participant. Would you care to give us your name? I tap on her shoulder and call out to her with concern in my voice.
Huh?
She reacted to my voice, so I know she's conscious at least. At first I thought I'd have to call an ambulance, but it looks like there's no need. After a while, she turns to look at me. I feel myself turn pale as her face is revealed by the sunlight. I've seen her 3 times. Not just anywhere, but in the dream world. At the court of fate. This is numeral 10.
どうしてまさか名前があなたにも知られて
Whatever happened to treating yourself with dignity, Rinka? Why are you panicking now? If that's the case, this is bad. It would mean I've spent too much time on things other than divine selection. I was so caught up in investigating Alan that I forgot about all the other participants.
はい。ソーニャはソフィア・プリズネッツィ・アレクセーブナと申すものであります。
She sounds Russian.
長いからソーニャと呼んでください。
You're just giving us your name? She doesn't even stand up to introduce herself.
いやそれはおかしいだろ
I don't think she fully knows what's going on here. I insult her almost out of instinct. But can you blame me? No participant should just introduce themselves like that.
一つお願いがあります。
She seems a bit emotionless. It's kind of making me feel uncomfortable. I say nothing, so she keeps going.
お腹が空いて動けなくなってしまったのであります。何かご飯を食べさせてください。
She asks for a meal in a very stilted manner of speaking. Based on the blonde hair and blue eyes, I assume she's from Russia or somewhere else in Northern Europe. She shouldn't be able to understand or speak Japanese without the aid of her card book either. However, unlike Alan, there are no noticeable flaws in her language fluency. I don't even have my book on me right now, which must mean... Are you part Japanese?
日本語がわかる
Or do you understand Japanese?
はい。日本は大好きであります。
She's a weeb!
すみませんが空腹が限界を迎えそうであります。あと5秒くらいでおしゃべりできなくなります。
Don't worry, little Russian weeb girl, we'll take good care of you. All you have to do is tell us how you died and what's your biggest regret.
ちょっと
She shuts her mouth after dropping that bombshell as if the battery has run out of juice. I do feel sorry for her, so I end up taking her to a nearby family restaurant. There's plenty to eat at Lion House, but letting another participant in probably isn't the smartest course of action. Thus, I brought her here instead. I'm shocked to learn that she seems to have told the truth about her name. I checked my book before leaving, and lo and behold, I had obtained a new card. She hasn't uttered a single word after her food-related shutdown, so I order some spaghetti bolognese and Salisbury steak. Those seem like safe bets for someone her age. When the food does arrive, Sonia's body shoots up straight as an arrow.
いただきます。
Literally, her eyes turn to stars. God damn it, she's so cute.
喋れてるし
She ignores my reaction and proceeds to dig in. I figure she'll go hog wild, but nope. She takes the time to wrap the pasta around her fork. She even uses a knife and fork to cut the Salisbury steak. She even finishes off all the corn that comes on the side without issue. What's more, she eats all of the pasta without splashing any sauce. Hard to believe that someone who just collapsed from hunger could be such a dainty eater.
ごちそうさまでしたであります。日本のご飯とっても美味しいでありますね。感謝するであります。餓死寸前でありましたので。
Well, that's not a problem for us. We're technically immortal.
いや、選定期間中はそういう理由じゃ死なないんだよね。
Yep. I wonder what would have happened if I ignored her. No point in thinking about it, I guess. Chances are someone else would have done the same thing I did. The big city might be somewhat heartless, but I doubt people would be willing to ignore a child who had collapsed on the street.
食べて元気が出たならいろいろ教えて。あなたのこと。
あなたではなく、そうにゃであります。
Okay, Sonia, tell us how you died.
そしてつかのことをお伺いしますが。
And that is? Oh, looks like she could use some more difficult words after all. I brought my book along and her bag looks like it could fit hers, so right now we should both have them with us. Despite that, her stilted speech remains. She really must be speaking Japanese all on her own. If she were speaking Russian, then the book would translate it into fluent Japanese for me.
まだお腹が空いているであります。他のものも注文してよいでありますか？
Somehow I think this girl is using us for food. And while I have no problem with that, this is fucking ridiculous. I'm about to say no, that she's had enough, but then she unleashes the sad puppy dog eyes on me. Oh no, not the sad puppy dog eyes. I cannot resist, little Russian weeb girl.
わかった。ちょっとだけだよ。
I heave a sigh after checking my purse. I wish I knew why I'm being kind to this other participant.
おお、メニューがたくさんあります。
She struggles to contain her excitement at the menu options.
ソーニャはファミレスというところに初めて来たであります。洋食も和食も中華もどれもあるなんて。ボルチまであります。
時々変な言葉になるよね。で、ボルシチが母国料理ってことは、ソーニャはロシアの出身ってこと？
はい、ボルシチは正確にはウクライナ料理でありますが、ロシアでも一般的な料理であります。
でもさ、ロシアにもファミレスはあるんじゃないの？だったらそこまで珍しがらないでも。
Rinka, I don't think you understand the full weebiness of this girl.
そうにゃ、家にいることがほとんどでしたから。あ、決めました。ネギトロ丼と親子丼とカツ丼にします。
And now I'm getting hungry.
あ、ボルシチ頼まないんだ。っていうか、全部丼物でいいの？いや、そもそも3つも追加注文するの？ちょっとって言ったよね。
ダメでありますか？
Well, you are using our money. She tilts her head and rubs her stomach. No, don't use that on us. No, I can't resist.
頼んだんだから、ちゃんと食べきってね。
Sonia watches with starry eyes as I press a buzzer that summons one of the waitstaff. Guess she's never seen that either. I can't help but sigh in disbelief at how big of a pushover I am while she happily eats her bowls of food. I really am an easy target, aren't I? It could all be part of her plan too. She uses the fact that she's a kid to lure me into a false sense of security, and then takes advantage of it and gets all sort of information out of me. Granted, I don't get that impression from her whatsoever, especially when she's the one who's revealed her own information to me. I sigh again, this time in regards how confusing this whole situation is. Ugh, my head hurts.
ふふお腹いっぱいであります。ごちそうさまでしたであります。
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed your food. Now tell us how you died. She cleaned out all 3 bowls without skipping a beat.
お箸使えるんだ。
はい、ソーニャは日本が大好きでありますから、言葉も文化もたくさん勉強しました。日本は 侍と魔法少女の国であることはバッチリ勉強してきたであります。ぜひ一度会ってみたいものであります。
She's a huge fucking weeb! I love this girl!
ところでそこのお嬢様。
お嬢様っていうのは違うかな。名前を教えるわけにもいかないし、お姉さんの方がいいかな。
では改めましてお姉様、お願いがあります。
And that is, don't tell me it's a few more meals. I decide not to bother pointing out that I told her just use sis.
この流れだとデザート？もういいよ。その代わりデザート食べたらちゃんと話してね。これは約束。
ありがとうございます。約束、ソーニャ、約束したでありました。
Yep, all she really wants is food.
あ、そのボタンはソーニャに押させてください。
She ends up getting both a parfait and a cake for dessert. How can she fit all of that into her tiny body? Watching her eat makes me want to go get something for myself, so I order a small parfait.
ごちそうさまでした。
She gives me a thorough review of her dessert after obliterating it. I'm amazed she finishes both of hers before I do mine, even if I'm taking it slow.
もういいでしょ。
I make it obvious that it's time for her to talk. She may be a kid, but this is still a negotiation. I give her food in exchange for telling me what's going on, why she was collapsed outside Lion House, and why she revealed her name so readily.
わかりました。ソーニャはソフィア・プリズネツィ・アレクセエブナと申すものであります。長いのでソーニャと呼んでください。
You already told us that!
いや、それさっき聞いたから。
お姉様は面白いであります。
Are you playing with us? If you are, we won't buy you any more food!
からかってる？
声も怖いであります。
Sonia does have a point.
もってことは他に何が怖いの？
Well, there are your red eyes, your mixed hair, a whole lot of things.
顔でありますね。初めてお会いした時から怖い方だなぁと思っていましたであります。
The wonder of childish innocence. So she says with a bright and beaming smile. In all honesty, I'm aware that I can look pretty scary at times, but being told that to my face kind of hurts.
って話をそらさないで。
すみません。お姉様はいい人だったので、もう少しお話をしたかったんでありますけれど、心配しなくて大丈夫であります。今週末の選定、次の脱落者はソーニャでありますから。
Wait, what? What did you mean by that? She keeps her smile, but something about her looks sad when she says that. It takes me a moment to process her words, despite the obvious meaning behind them. I'm not sure how this situation has come about. We're in the middle of the big city, so naturally the place is crowded. There are plenty of customers waiting to be seated. In other words, the staff kindly asked us to leave after a while. Even though we're in the middle of a conversation, I still haven't fully digested what she means either. That's why.
はわー、すごくいい雰囲気のお店でありますね。
You brought her home to Lion House, Rinka! Please don't do any nasty things, sir. I think she's under 18. I end up taking Sonia with me back to Lion House. It's the only place I can think of where we'll be able to sit down and talk. Sonia looks like a middle school student at best, so I doubt much harm can come from this. There's also the fact that the police might have stopped us somewhere. Hard to avoid suspicion when a girl in her school uniform is walking around with a foreign child at night. Yeah, we look very suspicious. Hi there, Leaf.
にゃんこ。
なんでそんな言葉知ってんの？ってレテ、あんた来てたんだね。
Feels like I haven't seen Leaf in a while, actually. I know it's been fine since it still made sure to eat the food I'd leave out for it.
にゃんこにゃんこ。日本の猫さんもかわいいであります。ほ らパサジール、猫さんでありますよ。
Passes ears in reference to Sonia's stuffed animal. Oh my god, she's so fucking adorable! And she says she's gonna be eliminated next? Why does this world have to be so cruel to include a young child in divine selection? Curse you, lolly goddess Parka! It's one of those small plushies you find in toy stores. They fit nicely into your hand. This one's a bear, so it might be appropriate to call it a teddy bear. Sonia is poking and prodding Leith with it. It'd scratch me up if I tried to do the same thing considering its personality, but right now it's sitting back and taking it despite its obvious displeasure. I wonder if it realizes it's dealing with a child.
仕方ない。今日はミルクも用意してあげるよ。
ソーニャにもお願いするってあります。
Hi!
はいはい。ちょっと待っててね。
At least I can go about things at my leisure since we're in my house. I place Sonia's share on the table and Leith's bowl underneath. Once she sits down, I take the seat across from her. Leith wastes no time in diving into the milk once finally free of Sonia's grasp. I guess it really did enjoy that experience.
さっきの続きでありますね。
She places both of her hands on the glass and takes a sip. You can tell she was raised to be a proper lady based on how she handles things like that. I thought the same back at the family restaurant. I nod as a means to urge her to continue. She almost seems like a different person compared to how she was messing around with Leith.
言葉通りの意味でありました。ですが、お姉様はソーニャのことを信じてくれたでありますね。ちゃんと話してあります。でも、聞かせてほしいであります。どうしてソーニャを信じてくれたですか
？Because you're a cute lolly weeb girl and you can't possibly be a bad person.
自分の名前を教えたり、次の脱落者だって宣言したりするメリット、あなたにはないでしょう。それに、私の情報を探りたいって感じでもなかった。
It's not like I trusted her out of instinct. And certainly not because she's a kid. That's why I took a detour on our way back here. There could have been someone following us on the off chance that she's cooperating with other participants, so I wanted to make sure of that first.
だからね、あなたには悪いけど、あなたのことを信じたわけじゃないんだ。
I only trusted myself. But what about Miharu?
お姉様は顔に似合わず優しいでありますね。
一言余計なんだけど。
Just as we were about to get into the thick of it, Leith meows and lies down underneath the table. I assume it feels satisfied after having its milk. Sonia watches it curl up with a smile on her face.
ソーニャの家も猫を飼っていたであります。ソーニャは病気でほとんど家を出ることがなかったでありますから。猫と本とインターネットと、そしてパサジールが友達でした。
Oh no, don't tell us that you were terminally ill! God damn it, game, if we actually go down this path.
ソーニャの死因はもう分かったでありますね。病気です。もっと詳しく知りたければ教えますが、必要ですか？
Oh no, we are!
今はあなたの話を続けて。
While not enough to create a new card, I still opt to listen to her life story instead. The fact that she's telling me this means she's fine with revealing her cause of death. She really is convinced that she'll be the next person eliminated. But why?
女神の選定によってソーニャは一時的に生きることができています。ソーニャはパパとママに選定のことを話しました。いつもより元気なことがその証明になりました。
Your parents believed you!
ですが、ソーニャの病気は選定の最後の一人になっても治るものではないと思います。
選定が終わっても病気は完治するわけじゃないってこと？
Oh yeah! So even if someone wins Divine Selection and survives, that means they could still die right after that. So if they had a terminal illness before Divine Selection, they would still have it after. Fuck!
はい、そういうことだと思うであります。だからソーニャは負けてもいいと思ったであります。代わりに許された時間だけでも外の世界を見たかったであります。
ソーニャ
家の中から世界を見て、ソーニャは日本に憧れていたであります。日本の文化、忍者、侍ではない現実の日本に触れてみたかったであります。カードブックを手にした時、少しワクワクしてしまったであります。ソーニャの大好きな日本のアニメでは、魔法少女はこのようなカードとカードブックを使って変身して戦っていました。
Rinka, Sonya's a true weeb. Let's help the girl out in enjoying Japan.
ソーニャの未練は世界を見ることであります。それを
Her words trigger my own book lighting up, creating a card. Sonya smiles when she sees that happen, but unlike her smile in the family restaurant, there is an echo of sadness within it. Oh, so her cause of death was that she never got to experience Japan. Sonya! Her childlike innocence clashes heavily with her mature realization that she's just come a step closer to being eliminated.
だからしばらく様子を見た後、パパとママと一緒に日本へ旅行することに決めたのであります。ソーニャが脱落したらパパもママも旅行のことを忘れちゃうかもしれないですけれど、せめてもらった時間を有意義に使ってみたかったのであります。
でも一人でいたってことは何かあったんだね。
はい、その通りであります。
Oh no! Was it Alan? Did he kidnap your parents?
ソーニャたちが様子見をしていた間に、ソーニャの使命のカードを持っている人はソーニャたちの行動を見張っていたみたいなのでありました。
Fuck!
空港に着いてタクシーに乗ったのですが、それこそが罠でした。
罠？
はい、選定の参加者さんでありました。パパとママを殺されたくなければ情報を教えろ、そういう脅しをされてしまったのであります。
The heathens! The worst possible situation springs to mind when I hear that. It sounds exactly like something Alan Scorpion would do.
その人って12の男の人だった。
いいえであります。
Wait, what? It wasn't Alan? So was it Odette? Her denial only serves to worry me more. All it means is that there are others willing to resort to the same methods as him.
2人組でした。3番の男の人と11番の女の人です。
3 and 6, that's Federico and Odette, right? Right?
その2人が
会ったことありましたですか？
I shake my head in response. Numeral 3, Federico Carminati. I ended up with his name card during the initial distribution. Having seen him in the dream world multiple times, I know he's tall and slender. As for numeral 11, she's the one responsible for eliminating numeral 7. Much like Alan, her eyes are as frigid as they come. Those two working together definitely comes as a surprise. I figured I would have the advantage against numeral 3 because I have his name card, but if he's with her, that's no longer the case. Realizing that I've interrupted her, I apologize and wait for her to pick up where she left off.
パパとママのため、ソーニャは自分の情報を教えたであります。しかし男性はそれだけでは済ませない。持っているカードを全部教えろと言ったのであります。
Don't tell me he had one of our cards!
ソーニャは11番の方のカードを持っていたであります。教えてもいいでありますけれど、仲間割れの原因になるで ありますよと女性の方を見ながら
What do you mean by that?
怒られるかと思ったであります。でも11番の女性は笑ったのです。
What a brave little girl! Damn, she's got more guts than that old geezer despite her age. That's what I'm talking about. I can't believe Sonia threatened me, you know? Geez, if she wants to see the world, maybe I'll let her after showing that kind of bravado. Say what you will, but I like this kid. Numeral 11 was apparently full of cheer as she praised Sonia for her rebellious act. Yeah, that's definitely something I see Odette doing. She had a condition though. Sonia wasn't allowed to be with her parents until her last day, as a means to prevent them from trying anything. So as long as she did that, they were willing to both spare her parents and let her do as she pleased.
そんなの勝手な条件だ。ソーニャのためじゃない。女の人が情報を知られたことを察したから未練と顔を手がかりにソーニャたちが情報を集めるのを防いだだけ。あ、ごめん、いきなり大声出して。
We lost our composure there, Rinka, but I'm with you! We have to protect this little weeb girl!
お姉様は怖いですけど優しいでありますね。脱落させるべき相手のソーニャのために怒ってくれるなんて。でもいいんです。パパとママが助かるであります。それにさっきも言ったようにソーニャはどうあっても長くは生きられないでありますよ。
ソーニャは死を受け入れているの？
死を受け入れるでありますか？
Heavy talk, Rinka, heavy talk!
死んでも仕方がないって思ってるってこと？
はい、選定が始まる前からです。ソーニャは自分が病気だと分かった時からずっといつか死ぬって分かってましたから。
Sonia! That might explain the sadness in her smile earlier. I'm not sure whether the doctors or her parents told her, but she's likely been informed of how long she has to live multiple times. But just looking at her, I can tell that she's been raised with love. However, her inevitable death has probably been looming over her head since she found out. Just because she knows and has accepted her death doesn't mean she isn't scared to face it, of course.
辛かったね。
I pat her head. Pat that head, Rinka! Pat that head! I should have learned with Keiko that getting attached to other participants is dangerous, and yet I can't stop myself. Sonia likely gave up on her life and chose to act like she's fine for the sake of her parents and those around her. I refuse to believe that she's truly accepted it. Though. Her expression right now proves it to me.
死ぬのは分かっていたことであります。だから辛くないと思っていたでありますが、本当に辛くないのか今は分からないであります。
I don't have the means to provide her with true salvation. I do feel for her though. No one should have to go through what she has at such a young age, but I can't give my own life in exchange. I can't forget that I just met her today too. We're not even friends. And yet, for some reason, I'm racking my brain for her sake. This entire time she's been wearing a peculiar expression on her face. She likely doesn't truly understand her feelings yet. Not that I can blame her, I'm in the same boat. Leaf has disappeared at some point during our chat. The light reflects off its empty milk bowl, casting a strong shadow. I spend the rest of the time just patting Sonia's head. Sonia!